Y'all want to know the truth? I gotta give y'all the truth. One thing about me on this channel, I keep it all the way real. I'm not just saying things. I'm not just saying things to make you feel good or to try to make you come back to the channel or try to make you like it, trying to subscribe. Cause I'll be honest with y'all, I'm not gonna pinpoint any names or any channels, of course. But a lot of these YouTubers be gaslighting y'all. They be gaslighting the hell of y'all. You know what their favorite weapon is? The word chosen one. Now look, I used to get my head gassed up all the time. You must hear YouTubers say all the time, like, if you're watching this, then you're a chosen one. If you come across this video, then you're one of the chosen ones. If you think like this, then you're one of the chosen ones. Now, there's some truth to it for sure. Because everybody has a purpose. Some of our purposes are to create change, to be spiritual, to be conscious in this lifetime, help push people in the world to make it to the higher vibrations. Because right now, you've heard of the shift. If you're watching this video, you probably heard of the shift. We're going through a shift that we've been going through for some time now. But the reason why I say a lot of these YouTubers are gaslighting y'all is because the overuse of that word. They're gaslighting you because you have the potential. Everyone has the potential to be quote unquote chosen. But you weren't necessarily chosen. You are called. You have free will. So you coming across this type of content or you having a certain type of mindset that you feel like nobody around you has, you're called. You're called to step up to the plate. You may very well be the Christ of your family. And that might sound crazy to some people. But some people are really, quote unquote, the chosen ones out of their family. But there's multiple people who are like that. But what does it mean if you don't live up to your potential? If you don't fulfill your purpose? If you're not even on the path of your purpose? Let me put it like this. There are people who are into conscious topics or who are into just spiritual topics, motivational topics. They feel like they see the world different than those around them. And the word chosen, being a chosen one, gives them a certain form of superiority, a certain feeling of superiority and validation, when really you're no better than anybody here in no way, shape, or form. Because we all have higher selves. We all come from a higher plane and a higher spectrum. Just understand that your soul chose to come into this lifetime to play this role. The chosen one thing gives people a sense of superiority. You ever heard of the spiritual ego? It makes you think that you're so much more advanced than the next person. In ways, you are probably more advanced than a lot of people in consciousness. But there are people who are gaslighting y'all and just constantly regurgitating content, saying, oh, you're a chosen one. Then that creates people who walk around doing the same shit that the other people who are quote unquote not chosen, doing the same shit as them. But all you're doing different is watching other videos. You're not taking no action. You're not doing anything to evolve your soul. You're not following your purpose, but you sit on the internet and watch others talk about these things. What are you doing different than the person who's not quote unquote aware or conscious of this information? But you want to walk around with a superiority complex. You want to walk around like you're God's fallen angel. We all got a role to play, but it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than the human self. You gotta really find your passion and really listen to what the soul is telling you. Spirit-led. You gotta be spirit-led. What is the spirit pushing you to do? Me making these videos right here, right now, the spirit is making me do this. The spirit is pushing me to do this. I don't want to say making me because we have free will. I can absolutely decide, okay, I'm not recording these videos. But my soul is going to have that desire regardless because it's part of my purpose. Spirit-led. I do it because I know intuitively I'm supposed to be doing it. Even when I don't feel like it. Let this be a reminder or motivation for you to get off of your high horse. And this might be a little contradictory to what I usually preach. I always talk about self-confidence, self-validation, seeing yourself as that person, as you're him or you're her. You're just everything. Yes, when it comes to how you carry yourself, I absolutely want you to think that way. I want people to believe in themselves, because it's just easy for you to look down on yourself. But this one is for the people who are too spiritually high. You can't be so spiritually high that you're no earthly good, especially when you're not on your purpose. You got to find the right balance. I am a true believer in balance. That doesn't necessarily mean you need to balance doing the wrong things and the right things, or, you know what I mean? Nah, that's not what real balance is. The balance is just being spiritually and humanly balanced. And understand, you are on the same realm as the person next to you, the person across the street, a person that you are walking past every day. You are on the same realm as them right now. Now, granted, the game of life, the school of life, you may be ready to graduate. They may be a freshman. Y'all both still in school though. You ain't no better. And you can't, being a chosen one, you're being called to the plate. You're being called to it. But if you don't do what your soul is leading you to do, because I can't tell you what it is, it depends on the person. Only you could really know for real. That's why you got to get right mentally, be mindful, consciously, meditate, so you could tap back in with source, tap back in with the divine, and find whatever your soul is pushing you towards. Because, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you ain't doing nothing different than the next person who doesn't care about their purpose or or this type of content and this type of information, if you're doing the same actions as them, then it don't matter. It don't matter what you know. It don't matter. Knowledge is only power when you put it to use. You feel me? Get out that spiritual ego. It's okay to be regular sometimes. Just make sure you're taking care of what you gotta take care of. A lot of people need to hear this. I know a lot of people need to hear this type of stuff, man. Like a lot of people, man. That word chosen, the chosen ones, you're a chosen one. That should just make that niggas just be gaslighting y'all, bro. Gaslighting the hell out of y'all. Y'all come on, y'all know better. Y'all better than that. You hear you a real nigga. You listening to me right now. Or if you a woman, if you a girl, you a real ass shorty if you listening to me right now. I know my viewers, y'all know better than that. Yeah, y'all, make sure y'all like and subscribe. I got a lot more content on the way. I'm out your dig.